Good Tuesday morning, everybody. I'm Jared Klein here with your morning rush from the NBC29 Digital Desk. Let's start things off by looking at the top stories over on NBC29.com that you guys are clicking on. At number one, the Virginia Department of Social Services offering a replacement SNAP benefits starting July 17th. At number two, a fire badly damaging a Culpeper restaurant. We'll get to that story in just a moment. And at number three, a lawsuit over Charlottesville's Confederate statue streamlined. You can catch that story now over on NBC29.com. But first this morning, Charlottesville City Hall will remain closed today due to a destructive water main break. We're told the leak comes from some plumbing on the second floor where most of the water is pulling. That led to water dripping down, leaving heavy water damage to the rooms underneath and an inch of water on the floor of council chambers. A downtown Culpeper landmark, as you can see here, is in bad shape. Baby Jim's snack bar and the building next to it caught fire on Sunday. This is a video of the response. Now 12 people who live next door have to find a place to live, and we're told the iconic restaurant is considered a total loss. Deputy Fire Chief Junior Perryman says firefighters were on the scene about 5 hours. The owner says right now they are unsure about whether or not the restaurant will be rebuilt. Well, it's almost time for back to school. I know we're still in July. It's hard to believe, but it'll be here before you know it. And Charlottesville City Schools backpack drive kicked off yesterday, and it runs through August 2nd. Organizers are asking community members to donate a backpack through an Amazon wish list. They will also accept in-person donations. All you have to do is buy a backpack and drop it off at the Charlottesville City School Division Annex on Melbourne Road. For a link to the Amazon list, you can head over to NBC29.com. And this week is also Charlottesville Restaurant Week. It's a biannual event that features three-course meals, specialty menus, and fixed prices. It also gives restaurants a chance to test out some new dishes. Restaurant Week is not just about eating good or trying a new place either. It's also about feeding others. $1 from each Restaurant Week meal served is donated to the Blue Ridge Area Food Bank. So a double benefit there.
Yeah, it's always a great event. Fun to go try out new restaurants
too
that you haven't tried.
Yeah, I'll definitely try it out at some point this weekend.
Yeah.
Place I've never been before.
It helps the community. Okay, so this story is really kind of what movies are made of, I feel like. So this man, Tim Shattuck, 51, and his dog Bella, they departed La Paz, Mexico, which is near the Baja Peninsula. And they have been adrift at sea. They've survived 3 months at sea. What happened was a storm struck about a month into their journey. They were heading to the French Polynesian Islands, and the storm wiped out their electronics. So basically dead in the water, his catamaran, and they survived for months drinking rainwater and eating raw fish. I mean, and he was fortunately found by a fishing trawler, a Mexican tuna trawler, over the weekend.
Wow, that is something right out of a movie, a plot line. But yeah, they had to drink the rainwater because obviously you can't drink the seawater.
No.
So.
And so you hope for it to rain, and then you need fortunately, he did have some fishing equipment, so he was able to fish. And a lot of survivalists say that it was really great that he did have his dog just for company and a sense of purpose, and so I mean certainly a happy ending there.
Exactly.
For them. But can you imagine being just floating in the middle of the ocean for months?
I can't even imagine.
No.
But he had the will to survive that long.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this is a couple in Texas, and they had 2 embryos. They were in this IVF journey, and one was a female, one was a male embryo. And they couldn't decide if they should go with the girl or the boy, pick which one. And the doctor was like, they're both equally viable. So they were like, well, how do you decide? Which I can understand, like how I wouldn't know. I wouldn't like, what do you how do you decide that? So they decided to enlist their dog, Charlie, to decide for them. So they wrote, as you can see, tennis balls, girl or boy, and then they threw them. And they said that their dog went back and forth between and then finally picked one. So they're not, so they put this on TikTok. They're not sharing which sex the dog chose until, they're not going to reveal it, that is, until August 7th. So stay tuned.
Oh, on August 7th,
7th,
they'll
right.
reveal it. Okay.
Right, this August 7th.
I was about to say, you can't wait until you have the baby now to reveal
Yeah,
it.
right.
If you're going to go through all this trouble
right.
of like showing, look at what we did,
And
then
enticing all of us.
yeah, now we want to know.
But I
Okay,
think that's kind of a
interesting.
clever thing to do, because it really would be hard to decide.
It would be,
You
yeah.
know? So
I mean-
anyway, so stay tuned, because they will let us know
shall
August
see.
7th what the dog picked. Okay, and this is just really cute. This is Scottish Highlands. This is the location where these doggies, these golden retrievers, were first bred 155 years ago. So there was this big gathering of them all. And I mean, can you imagine? I love golden retrievers.
That'd be heaven
Can
for
you
me to
imagine?
be.
I know, right? I'd be running around wanting to play with them all, look at all their owners.
Yeah.
I mean, how adorable is that?
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
I like how all three of our stories this morning involved a dog in some
Oh
shape
yeah,
or
you're
form.
right. You're right. Didn't even plan that, but
Yeah.
a little bit of history there, because I didn't really realize, a lot about the breed. So anyway, they're celebrating their
either.
155th anniversary. So
Very cool. All right, thank you, Jennifer. Let's take a look at the Doppler radar out there. As you can see, it looks like a clear scan out there. Now, today we do have a slight chance of storms in the afternoon, so make sure you do keep an eye out for that. Maybe bring an umbrella with you just in case. And we're supposed to return to the 90-degree weather today after a short break yesterday. We'll have more details on your forecast coming up on NBC29 News at noon. And of course, we're always live on the NBC29 News app and the Storm Team 29 app. That's a great source for you to get the latest weather alerts and track radar yourself. All right, have a great Tuesday, everybody.